Let me begin with some interesting numbers here. Today, there are 3.42 billion internet users around the world, and that's 46% of the entire world population. Isn't that amazing? And not only that, we are spending more and more time in the digital world. In the US, on average, people spend more than 5 hours per day on digital devices, and that's more than double the hours they spent in 2008. And as we spend more time online, companies obviously wanted to capture more of your attention online. And that's why digital ad spend has surpassed the TV ad spend this year for the first time in the history. And as you see here, digital ad spend is projected to grow every year. Naturally, more and more companies are looking for talented digital marketers. And this chart from a recent survey of hiring managers shows that 39% of the companies surveyed hired a new digital marketer, while only 1 in 4 hired a new project manager. Which means that hiring managers are seeking talents with digital marketing skills, and the demand is expected to continue to grow. Even for entrepreneurs, because digital marketing provides some of the most cost-effective ways to grow your business, it is absolutely critical to be able to run effective digital marketing campaigns, regardless of whether they run them themselves or hire experts. That said, it is no wonder that the average starting salary for skilled digital marketing managers in the United States can easily go beyond $100,000 per year. Okay, so here we are. Huge opportunities, huh? Now, let's move on to see how we can actually set up ads on Facebook and Instagram. So go to Business Manager and click here to go to Ads Manager. And the first thing we will see here is choosing the objectives for your ad. Just like we discussed, Facebook provides 3 different buckets of ad objectives, and you can choose things like increase conversion or sending people to your website or increasing brand awareness. For this exercise, let me choose send people to a destination and use this same campaign name, which is website clicks, and click this. Now, if it's your first time creating an ad, you need to provide some basic details about the ad account. Once you do that, move on. And now on this screen, what you see here is basically choosing your targeting options and thinking about different placements as well. So the first thing here is creating a custom audience. And like we discussed, you can choose to create a custom audience by uploading your customer email address or pixel based. But here we're going to move on with just core audiences. And for location, let's say we want to target San Francisco. Now here you can play around with the actual miles so that you can pretty much narrow the location. How we can set up search ads on AdWords. First, go back to your AdWords main dashboard. And here We're gonna click on this red campaign button, choose search network with display select. You can also choose search network only, but when you choose search network with display select, you can get the most reach. So I would recommend that you begin with this and test out your performance. And now what you see over here is the different networks you can choose and the devices, locations, and languages you can specifically target. And let's see if we can choose Spanish as well, and maybe not. Let's just choose English only. And for bidding as well, for our exercise here, let's choose CPC manual. And I would usually begin with manual CPC again with a very small bidding amount and constantly see the performance to further optimize the bidding amount in the following days. And let's choose 15 bucks per day as our budget for now, and then move on. And here you are creating your ad groups. An ad group contains one or more ads and a set of related keywords. So what you do here is basically typing in your landing page and seeing if you can get suggestions from Google. So for our grocerynow.com. Just like search and display, you will create your YouTube ad on the main dashboard of AdWords Campaign Manager. So go back to your AdWords dashboard and again click on this new campaign button, and we're gonna choose video now. So here you're gonna name your campaign, and you can even load settings from your existing video campaigns if you had any. And for ad formats, you can choose either in-stream or bumper ads. And you can also change the bidding, budget, networks, locations, languages, devices, which are all the targeting options that we covered in the previous lecture. So based on your specific targeting objective, you can play around with different targeting options here. Now with devices here, you can get more granular with your targeting. So if you click on the advanced mobile and tablet options here, you can choose different operating systems like Android, iOS, and you can also choose device models like iPhone or Nexus or whichever model you want to target. And let's move on to create your ad group. So save and continue. And now you are asked to create your own ad group and ad. Here you can change the ad group name and also provide the link to your video. If you already have your video ad uploaded somewhere on YouTube, you can use the URL link for your video. If not, you can upload a new one. So let's go to YouTube. Click on upload button over here and select files to upload and choose the file that you want to use for your ad. One of the most powerful tools is BuzzMo. This is a tool that provides data and analytics about content across social media. And this helps you identify trending articles, top pages, and many more important data that can help your content creation process. It's not a free service, but you can use it on a free trial for 14 days before you decide to pay for it. So to use it, go to buzzsmo.com and sign up for a free trial. And once you verify your account, go to the main dashboard and check out the main tabs. Here, you can type in specific topic or keyword and check what content got shared most across Facebook and other social media channels. And you can filter it by location, language, date, and content type, so you can find the most relevant content for you. You can also look at what's trending right now by different categories. And on the Content Analysis tab, you can type in specific topics or keywords here. And you can look at really interesting data about the topic, like average shares by network and content type. So BuzzSmo can help you get a sense of which type or topic is trending right now. And once you get a sense about that, you can create content that is more likely to gain traction across social networks based on those topics or types. Who is actually using your product or buying your product? Why are they using your service? What customer problems do your product solve? These are the questions you should constantly ask and try to answer as you build your customer base. This analysis depends on the kind of data you have about your customers. For established businesses with more than at least 10,000 customers, you'll usually have some form of data about your customers, whether it's their traffic source, search keywords, purchase history, or engagement. For early stage businesses with less than 100 customers, getting enough data about them on your website may be challenging. But even in that case, you should try to understand as much about your customers as possible through surveys or phone interviews or whatever medium you can use. Based on your data, you should think about ways to segment them. Do you see different purchase patterns based on demographics? Do you see different engagement patterns based on their sign-up source? Try to break your customers into 4 to 8 buckets of customers based on factors that seem to have the highest correlation with their interactions with your business. MailChimp is free for up to 2,000 subscribers and 12,000 emails per month, and it provides really easy to use interface and analytics tool. So I highly recommend that you use it if you are running marketing campaigns for a small size startup. So without further ado, let's see how we can actually set it up. To use this, go to MailChimp.com and sign up here. And for this exercise, I'm going to use one of my existing accounts on MailChimp. So let's go to the dashboard here. And what you see here is the main dashboard for MailChimp. It gives you an overview of your audience and the campaign activities in a snapshot. And to set up your campaign, you will click on this Create Campaign, and under the drop down, you're going to choose different options. But for our campaign here, we're going to choose Regular Campaign. And here you have the option to decide whether you want to send your email to the entire email list or Your main matrix will of course be different depending on your overall marketing objectives, But let me walk you through some of the most important and commonly used ones across your customers' decision journey. First, monthly or weekly unique visitors, cost per click, click-through rate, traffic source, and traffic devices are some of the most important ones to track performance at the consideration level. These are more important for your SEO, paid ad campaigns, and email as well. And down the journey at the purchase stage, conversion rate, average time on site, and if applicable, purchases per user and revenue per user will be critical. Overall, one metric you can use to compare the effectiveness of all your marketing channels is customer acquisition cost, which is calculated by dividing the amount you spend by number of purchasing users from the specific channel. Based on your